Hey there guys, I'm back to another video, and today's video is my thoughts and impressions, or should I say a review, on the Nintendo Direct that happened April 1st, 2014, and a lot of details went down. First off, let's start with what they started with. They showed off a bunch of new Smash Bros. Details in terms of new fighters, such as Mewtwo. They showed a new trailer for Mewtwo, and he looks awesome. And he joins the battle on April 28th, 2015. He will be $4 for each version, or if you have both versions, you could get him for $5. And if you did register your games on Club Nintendo, you will obviously get Mewtwo for free. There will also be a update for Smash Bros. 1.0.6, I believe, to have costumes for new fighters, or for the Mii fighters specifically, costumes from Mega Man, Zelda, Xenoblade, and the first wave will be 75 cents each, but I believe you could go and get the entire wave for 125. I'm not exactly sure. And then they threw a really good surprise to us, which was Lucas joining the battle, and that got everyone really hype. And Lucas comes out of nowhere, and he will be new DLC that will be coming in June of this year, I assume. So can't wait for him to be finally released and showed off. I honestly did not expect Sakurai to be like, alright, we could put Lucas in, I guess. But, you know, with the power of the technology we have these days, I guess, you know, DLC is now a thing within Super Smash Brothers. And they also announced the Smash Bros. Ballot Request Fighter, and this is actually really cool because this lets people that really have, you know, legitimate ideas for new fighters in Smash Brothers to, you know, let Nintendo know that, hey, we want this fighter. But as of right now, all I've seen is people troll and put a bunch of people that we probably will never get. And now we have some amiibo news in terms of Smash Brothers. May 29th will be Wave 4, and that also includes Jigglypuff and Greninja. And right now, 3 of those amiibos within that wave are store exclusive. We have Charizard, Robin, Pac-Man, Lucina, Wario are part of Wave 4. You know, they will be available everywhere that sells amiibos. The 3 store exclusives is Ness, who is a GameStop exclusive, Jigglypuff, who is a Target exclusive, and Greninja, who is the Toys R Us exclusive. They also announced more amiibos that will be coming later this year. July, we will get Dark Pit and Palutena. Along with in September, we will get Olimar, Zero Suit Samus, Bowser Jr., Dr. Mario, and Ganondorf. The only amiibos I'm really into in Wave 4 is Pac-Man, Lucina, and obviously the store exclusive Jigglypuff, Ness, and Greninja. The ones that are coming out later this year, Dark Pit I'll probably get, maybe I'll get Palutena, I'm not exactly sure. I definitely want Olimar, Zero Suit Samus, and Dr. Mario. I don't really have any intentions on getting Bowser Jr. or Ganondorf, but hey, also, Mewtwo and Lucas will have their own amiibos later in the future, and that will be announced at a later date. Now you can go and tap amiibos onto your gamepad through this free app, and you will get to go and see different highlights of a certain random game from the NES and SNES, and it'll be coming later this year in the spring, or sometime this year, I think. They also showed off a Mario Maker 30th anniversary trailer, and this is really cool. They showed off more of Mario Maker. You know, they announced this back in E3, so I'm glad that they're still showing it off and stuff like that. You could go and create levels using the gamepad and upload levels to the internet, obviously, and it will launch this September. They showed off more Yoshi's Woolly World. It is a action game, and it looks really nice graphically, and I'll probably pick it up on launch day. And they also announced 2 new modes. They have Classic Mode and Mellow Mode. Classic Mode is the original Yoshi, you know, game, and then Mellow Mode, you control Wing Yoshi, which is basically a easier mode. And you can go and change between the modes at any point of the game, so that is really nice. And there are also new Yoshi amiibos, part of Yarn Yoshi, and they just look so goddamn cute, honestly. I cannot wait for these to come out. I'll probably pick up all 3 of them. Maybe I'll pick up one more green or blue one so then I can have it outside of the box and see if it is actual yarn, because when they showed it to us, it really does look like yarn. So I cannot wait for these amiibos to come out, and like I said, it will be in blue, green, and pink, so keep an eye out on those. They announced some more Splatoon stuff. I'm not exactly interested in it, but they do have some amiibos that will be coming out with the Splatoon lineup: Splatoon Boy, Splatoon Girl, along with the Inkling that will come within a trio pack within America. I believe in the UK, you can go and get that Inkling within a special bundle with the Splatoon game itself. So that is really cool. We are also finally getting N64 games and DS games onto the Virtual Console, and the N64 games will be around $10 to $12. But if you already bought them on your Wii, you could go and transfer them for an easy $2. And the lowest price for DS games, I did not get the highest price because it was going a bit too fast for me. The lowest price for a DS game that they will put on the eShop will be $7, which is not that bad, honestly. So I cannot wait to go and see what these new DS and N64 games will be. Honestly, I'm waiting for Mario Party to be announced to put on the Virtual Console, because Mario Party on the Wii U will probably be awesome as long as they let us use, different control schemes and stuff like that. So hopefully they will expand and find a way to go and bring Mario Party 1, 2, and 3 onto the Virtual Console. That's my hope. And then they showed off a bunch of indie games such as Octodad Dadliest Catch and Don't Starve and games like that. So, and Alice came on and they showed off their new game. I did not exactly know what it was, but it was Fire Emblem X Shin Megami Tensei, which was a real surprise to almost everyone that was watching. It's almost as big of a surprise as the Lucas announcement. We saw Fire Emblem X Shin Megami Tensei announced a long time ago. I believe it was 2012 when they announced it. And then they finally show us gameplay. They finally show us stuff. Because since then, they did not say anything else. And a lot of people were like, it's dead. So, you know what? Now that they finally showed us the game, I'm really excited. I did not know what it was at first, like I said earlier. So now that I know it is Fire Emblem X Shin Megami Tensei, I'll probably check it out. Probably see more footage as they release more stuff like that. So I cannot wait for that game. And they also showed off a new Fatal Frame game, and I believe it's on the 3DS. I'm not exactly sure, but they showed off a new Fatal Frame game, and then Box Boy, which actually comes out today. So if you want Box Boy, you can go and buy it right now, and it looks really nice. I might try to purchase it after this video. So they also announced a new Pokemon Rumble game, Pokemon Rumble World, and it is free on the 3DS on April 8th. So it's basically like a Street Pass game from what I saw. So yeah, they showed off more Puzzles and Dragons, and they also announced that the Attack on Titan 3DS game will be coming to America in May. So that is really awesome to anyone that's a fan of Attack on Titan. They showed us more Codename Steam footage, and they announced that the Marth amiibo will be reprinted in May. So cannot wait for that. New Street Pass games, 2 new ones. There's a fishing game and Battleground Z. Battleground Z is basically like a zombie game. So, and I'm not necessarily interested. And also there is a premium Street Pass feature and stuff like that. There's like a bunch of other things you can do with Street Pass with that premium thing, and it will be $5 each, and $8 for the Street Pass games, both of them. I'm not exactly sure if you also get the premium thing that I mentioned earlier, but $8 together for the 2 Street Pass games that are the fishing game and Battleground Z. They showed off more of Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, and yeah, that's pretty much it. They show off a lot more of Fire Emblem for 3DS, and that game will be coming out in 2016 for America and everywhere else, but I believe Japan's getting it this June, and the reason it's taking them so long to take it until 2016 for everywhere else is because they obviously have to translate it into many different languages for those regions, such as, in America, they also have to translate it into English, but I can't wait. So, and also, there are 2 different versions for Japan. One version, I believe, is one side of the story, and the other version is the other side of the story. I'm not exactly sure the details on that. They did not show that off in this specific direct, but it was announced after the direct, I believe. Not exactly sure. And like Fire Emblem Awakening, you get to customize your character, but now that customized character is now the main protagonist. So you are the main character, which is awesome. And the game looks stellar, looks fantastic. I cannot wait to play this new Fire Emblem game because it just looks freaking awesome. Fire Emblem Awakening is still my favorite 3DS game. So the fact that they are making a sequel to it, I cannot wait, honestly. And there are amiibo cards, which were talked about earlier by Shigeru Miyamoto, and these are basically used for a Animal Crossing 3DS game that allows you to decorate a home for a specific villager. I have a trouble saying that word, specific. Anyways, you get to customize a character's home, and it is coming out this fall in 2015. And honestly, if they were to go and do figure forms of all of the villager amiibos and stuff, that would be awesome. But I assume they're doing this card form since, you know, you can do it on the go. You can go and customize someone's room on the go instead of having to carry around a toy. You know, you get to carry on a tiny card, so it's a little bit better. And there will be a NFC device for non-new 3DS systems. So when that new Animal Crossing decorating home game comes out, we will get that as well. The Mario Kart 8 DLC, they showed off more. You get 3 racers, Villager, Isabelle, and Dry Bowser. Villager comes in 2 variations, the male and female version. You also get 4 vehicles and 8 tracks, and it'll be coming out on April 23rd for $8. And I already have that pre-ordered, so I can't wait for that to come out. And they also announced that more amiibos will be compatible with Mario Kart 8, just such as Sonic, Pac-Man, and a bunch of other amiibos. So you can go and have your Mii dress up in the Sonic costume or something like that. So that's really awesome. And one thing they left off within this Mario Kart segment was the fact that they are now advancing into 200cc. So I cannot wait for that. That is coming out on the same day of the Mario Kart 8 DLC with Villager and Isabelle, and that is actually coming out for free for anyone that wants to play that. So that is really awesome. That's basically the entire direct. Honestly, I think that this direct was really freaking sweet. They announced a bunch of new info. Some were more exciting than others, but I think that this direct really was needed since the last one was, I believe, in February. So good job, Nintendo, on giving us the information that we were dying to hear from you. So yeah, that is all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys haven't already, you can subscribe. I have new videos up every Saturday. And if you want to, you can go and like the video to go and show your support. I have 2 videos on your screen right now. One is the Pikmin video that will be releasing Saturday. So if you want to go check that out, when it's out, you can check it out. So you can do that when it's released. Also, I will put out the Last of Us spoiler heavy top 5 video I made. Not a lot of people watched it because I assume they did not finish The Last of Us. But if you want to go and watch that, you can go and watch that if you have played The Last of Us and enjoyed it and want to hear me talk about it for another 5 or so minutes. So that is all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching this video again. Now I'll see you guys next time with more videos. Game on, gamers!